Hi, I'm Jayinplaytrader. I'm creating free video content teaching people how to trade Betfair absolutely for free. If you're enjoying my videos or you're learning from them, please support me back by hitting the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the like button on any videos you watch. This will enable me to create more free content for you so you can learn to become a better trader. Best of luck in the markets.
The first race of the day I'm looking at, it's a 250 Wincanton 2 mile 5 mares handicap. Liquidity is not too bad, I suppose, nearly 300k for January on a Wednesday afternoon, first race I think for Wincanton. So we'll have a little look, just starting with a £50 bankroll because it's January, and see how we get on. These markets are very dangerous, so got to be very careful.
Hotter Than Hell settling just off them in company with Sacre-Cœur and Global Harmony, and Royal Practitioner observing from the rear as they swing right-handed to come out of the back straight.
Take that out.
On the descents, on this long run between flights 4 and 5, Scirocco's Dream, Electric Annie all stepped over the first in the back straight. Global Harmony, however, has completely lost touch, and Okawee has dropped away very tamely as well. All safely landing over the second on the far side, the 8th of the 12 hurdles. Trump Lady and Electric Annie are chased by Sacre-Cœur, Born in Boris, Scirocco's Dream, Royal Practitioner making headway from the rear. As they jump the third in the back straight, then Hotter Than Hell, Misty Bloom is struggling, and Okawee and Global Harmony are well behind in the last pair. Running to the final flight in the back straight, which is 3 from home. Electric Annie, Trump Lady, the front pair, the latter landing just in front. Sacre-Cœur, Scirocco's Dream towards the inside. The closing Royal Practitioner now on the heels of the leaders. Born in Boris is hard ridden. Hotter Than Hell sticking to the inside is closing in on the front rank as Trump Lady and Electric Annie going strongly lead them out of the back straight. Sacre-Cœur's only a length off the front pair, with Royal Practitioner a close fourth, and that quartet have broken clear by 3 lengths to Hotter Than Hell going through on the inside of Scirocco's Dream. Born in Boris is just about in touch as they prepare to swing in with 2 flights of hurdles to jump, but the others have been left well behind. Trump Lady sticking towards the centre. Electric Annie, who's gone wide throughout his upside. Sacre-Cœur between them. Then follows the white-faced Chestnut up the inside. Hotter Than Hell and Royal Practitioner, who's coming wide as well. These 5 have dropped Scirocco's Dream over the second last. 3 landing within half a length of one another. Trump Lady being joined by Sacre-Cœur. Electric Annie just with the overall lead on the outside as they head down to the final flight. Electric Annie goes a length up on Sacre-Cœur. Trump Lady's given way. So has Royal Practitioner. Electric Annie, a narrow leader over the last from Sacre-Cœur on the inside, but Electric Annie is finding more in the closing stages for Harry Cobden and will follow up her win here 6 weeks ago. Electric Annie.
Market suspended.
£8.68. So I'm having a quick look at this race at Catterick for January. Liquidity isn't too bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not too bad. I think there'll be some opportunities in this race, although there's only 3 runners. There's a short price favourite I've got to be careful of. So ideally I don't want to be in trades when they're jumping, if that makes sense, just in case the favourite falls. Favourite is front running. It's not too great for me either, because it means that price is likely to come in, pushing other prices out, and if it gets caught we could get in trouble or not have sort of tradable horses. But we'll have a little look to see what happens.
He's been allowed to do his own thing in front so far. He rises here, only a length or so up on So You Think So Again, who jumped particularly well against the rail. He pokes his grey head between his 2 rivals, and they prepare to go out and do it all over again. Buffeted by this blustery January wind, and get your own into the paddock turn. A little over a length, just clip down the neck. Just want to get out that there's still a circuit to go. Fancy racing wide of So You Think So Again.
Just not moving around enough.
They've gone along at an even gallop. Get your own taken on by that. So You Think So Again was a little disorganised there. 2 more to jump over on the far side. 5 in all left to negotiate. Get your own good there from Thatsy. And so you think so again, and 3 and a
I'm
9
out of here, man.
as they head towards the last of the fences in the back straight. The grey Vatsy poking up between Get Your Own wide and So You Think So Again, who will have the inner into the downhill bend, and Get Your Own has to be stoked along. And Vatsy has his grey nose in front. Get Your Own rejoining in for pressure out wide. So You Think So Again against the rail. Bridget Townsend sitting quietly. Gordon Woods is much more animated on Get Your Own, but he's still in there pitching. And Vatsy and Sean Quinlan right in the centre. All three with some sort of a chance as they come off the final bend. So You Think So Again cornering well. Save ground. Vatsy. Get Your Own back in third. So You Think So Again jumped on there. Get Your Own was untidy. Vatsy is challenging So You Think So Again as they run
Right,
towards
that's
the
me
last
done,
of the
I think.
ditches. 2 out. So You Think So Again is staying on powerfully here and is drawing clear close home to win for the second time over fences, and the second time over fences in Yorkshire. So
Market suspended.
685, that's not too bad. A few opportunities, a little profit on all three runners, look. Right, let's move on. So this is a race, 20 past 2, Wednesday afternoon, 26th of January at Wincanton, 2 mile, 4 furlong. Chase. 2 mile, 4 furlong novice chase, that is. We've got an odds on in the field, and unfortunately that odds on is front running, so the price has dipped even more because it's in front. There could be some opportunities here. There's a long way to go, so let's see if we can get some dollar out of it. If we can't, it's a sort of one to sort of sit back, but I am interested because if you look at the liquidity, it's pretty good. So for a Wednesday afternoon in January, so let's see what we can
struggle,
do.
at least as Danny Kerwin reaches fence number 8 and again soars over it with a 5-length lead over JBY, who in turn is 4 lengths up on Certainly Red, and then there's 2.5 lengths to Mr. Palm, who's last with a circuit to cover. Danny Kerwin with 4 lengths in hand over JBY as they begin the run to the water jump for the only time. Certainly Red
good, so
there's a couple of lengths adrift of JBY, just a length to Mr. Palm as they come to jump fence number 9 on the side. Danny Kerwin with a slightly reduced lead by nearly 3 from JBY, just a length to Certainly Red, and on his quarters is Mr. Palm.
Come on.
As they run through their departure points and head off into the back straight. Danny Kerwin kicking on again, 4 lengths up on JBY as they come to jump the first on the far side, which they all measured well. Mr. Palm has regained third at the expense of Certainly Red, and now they're running on towards the open ditch.
Now I would have got matched for the full profit had I hung on, but that's what it is.
Danny Kerwin remains clear under Harry Cobden, stands right off it again. JBY was more economical in second. Certainly Red and Mr. Palm in third and fourth. Certainly Red has regained third from Mr. Palm. Going over the next on the far side, Danny Kerwin, 5 clear of JBY. Certainly Red in third, and finally Mr. Palm. The last in the back straight is the final open ditch, 5 from home. Danny Kerwin spot on at it by 4 lengths. JBY in second, just over a length to Certainly Red in third, and then a couple of lengths to Mr. Palm as they turn to race out of the back straight. Danny Kerwin's been closed down by JBY and Certainly Red as they run down to the cross fence 4 out.
Yeah, I took it a lift there. That £8, that's a nice little result. I've got quite a few tips as the price went out. I actually as I see it shooting out, I actually cancelled off my closing position and then just took a higher position. And then the market went out further, so I got even more ticks, which is pretty good. So I got basically in at
market suspended
3 and out at 3.95. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, and these were just to square off basically for a few extra quid. So yeah, not a bad little profit.
Play.
Okay, so we have a 2 mile, 3 furlong novice hurdle. There is an odds-on favourite in this race, unfortunately. Price has just dipped massively on it, I've noticed. There's been quite a good liquidity on it. Obviously, the odds-on favourite is something to be wary of. It could get turned over. It's not a definite. It's sort of jumped a bit to the left there, didn't it? It could get turned over.
Dogly,
There'll be
dogly.
some opportunities. Hopefully there'll be some opportunities to get some decent stakes through this market.
Up a little over Dom Perry, who's been joined in third by Paddy the Horse and the black and white jacket. Harry de Burley in touch in fifth, but they're getting away from the other two, Post Nobilles and Adelphi Sprite. And now Hughes bustles up River Walk to come and try and lay a glove on It's Good to Laugh, who has the...
There's no point me standing there because the only way I'm going to get matched is if that gets pulled up or falls or something weird happens, and then River will go on to win. So there's no point trading it. It's sensible to be out. There's no point putting the price down there just in case something does happen. Imagine if it fell on that, then what's going to happen is that price becomes shooting in, get matched and being a loss. So bear that in mind when you see situations like that. Time to move on, just 142 on that race.
Yeah. I'm out of here, man. For a best ever jump season.
I know they are doing tremendously well.
0 seconds.
Talking Lad wins. And then Jonathan Neeson will interview him after the race. They are heading out for a chappy little contest.
2.5
Market in play.
At racingtv.com. Handicap chase. Luck of the draw.
So expect luck to draw also hit the
Flagrant Deletiep. Fences, but look at the draw backed off it, leaving Flagrant Deletiep, who produced the best jump of the leading trio in front.
That's just typical.
On the level. Luck of the draw has gone back up sides with Pazvolsky between the two greys as they jump the first of the ditches. Dorking Lad over it, a couple of lengths behind the leading trio.
Gonna have to get it out.
Nakamura as they close in on fence number 3. Won't be much between the leading trio, with Pazvolsky between Luck of the Draw and Flagrant Deletiep. Dorking Lad far from convincing on the inside, but he's moving through to join the leading trio. Kakamura last of the 5, going over the second of the ditches. Pazvolsky from Flagrant Deletiep. They go on together now, ahead of Dorking Lad and Luck of the Draw, who are upsides in a share of third as they exit the back, and a length off them is Kakamura held up. So it's Pazvolsky who leads them down the hill on their way to the cross fence from Flagrant Deletiep. Little between them though, couple of lengths to Luck of the Draw as they jump the 5th.
Come on, Luck of the Draw.
Luck of the Draw dropping back between Dorking Lad and Kakamura as Pazvolsky leads them in.
Now I've lost 3/4 of my stake on this, so I might as well
home straight.
Hang on and see if I can,
Flagrant Deletiep,
for the sake of 5, and see if it comes back in a bit.
Wider course than several of his comrades. Luck of the Draw is 3rd, Dorking Lad and Kakamura 4th and 5th as they clear fence number 6.
And Luck of the Draw normally does front run.
Flagrant Deletiep,
but unfortunately got a bad jump in the first fence, to come in a bit.
Luck of the Draw are close.
I didn't get matched.
Dorking Lad and Kakamura.
Which is a real shame.
Flagrant Deletiep moving virtually upsides Pazvolsky. Flagrant Deletiep, who was much quicker through the air, and he's on the quarters of the leader as they head off down the back straight. Dorking Lad on the inside of Luck of the Draw, 3rd and 4th. Kakamura within 4 lengths of the lead, but last of the 5 as they come to jump fence number 10. Pazvolsky makes a better jump at that one than Flagrant Deletiep, who had to fiddle his way out of trouble on the outside as they run towards the first of the ditches in the back straight on the final circuit. Number 11 upcoming. Pazvolsky and Flagrant Deletiep land together. Kakamura's moved up sides, Luck of the Draw and Dorking.
I'm out of here, man.
As 3 lengths would cover the field, running to fence number 12. Pazvolsky outside, Dorking Lad. Kakamura is last of the leading group of 4 as Pazvolsky gives way on the way down to the second last. Dorking Lad and Flagrant Deletiep will jump 2 out upsides. Flagrant Deletiep just the leader. Kakamura between runners but a length back. Pazvolsky's been eased off as the leading trio close in on the 17th and final fence. Flagrant Deletiep on the outside of Dorking Lad with Kakamura now 3 lengths behind as they race into the final 100 yards. Dorking Lad and Jamie Moore now just go on, and Dorking Lad proves just too strong for Flagrant Deletiep, who ran second with Kakamura home in.
So we got a loss on that race, basically because the back delay went wrong. You know, anyone would have thought that horse would have hit the front, and like I say, it did. If we just have a quick look at it, Luck of the Draw See, I think I got in at 4.2. I had to close with 15.5, so I lost a lot of ticks there. I only managed to save a 5. I lost 15 quid there, made 7 quid back in the sort of another 5 back in the race or so. Must be a bit more than that because it's closing off at 8.40. Is it one? I've got a bit extra. But you can see it did come in. I did originally have it set for 15 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I would have actually got matched on that, but I stupidly went and cancelled it off thinking it was going to come in further when I see it doing well, and then obviously it hit that first fence and went back. So yeah, I should have got out before the first fence really. I would have only stayed out, so I would have made no money, but it's only £8.43. I can make that back. Okay, so we've got the 10 past 3 at Catterick. It's a Wednesday afternoon, 26th of January. Crappy month, but the liquidity is actually pretty good on this race for a Wednesday in January. So hopefully we can get some stakes through the market and safely and make some dollars. Let's have a look what happens.
Quinlan, Manila Plus. Mick Maestro and Enfant Phil of the pair wanted to come widest up the straight first time. Golf Claire tracks them centre to far side in company with Big Bad Bear, the hooped sleeves, over the 5th. Sheriff Garrett, straight, to Mick Maestro. And then Golf Claire, Enfant Phil and Big Bad Bear, all in close attendance. Closing in now on flight 6, the first of the trio down the back straight once again. Sheriff Garrett. Just stepped to that and he takes a tumbling fall. He impedes Manila Plus and Big Bad Bear was slightly inconvenienced as well. Sheriff Garrett has galloped away none the worse. And hopefully Jamie Hamilton is sitting up as well. He's on his feet fairly sharply and walking away. But
just trying to close
Garrett
this off.
Crashed out with just in front. And now suddenly Golf Claire and Mick Maestro with Manila Plus have pressed on from Big Bad Bear and Enfant Phil. About to make the descent from the back straight, heading for the final half mile with a couple of flights to jump. Golf Claire, blue sleeves, Manila Plus against the rail, and Mick Maestro close up in third. And the other two are having to work to try and close on the downhill run. Enfant Phil's been under pressure for a while, but he's still just holding on to 4th ahead of Big Bad Bear as the trio up ahead just gather some momentum on the descent. Golf Claire with Manila Plus and Brian Hughes sitting within a half length, and Mick Maestro making a line of 3. They've drawn 8 lengths clear now of Enfant Phil and Big Bad Bear, and they swing for home to face the second last. Once again, Mick Maestro coming wide into the straight. Manila Plus cutting the corner, and Golf Claire in a pair, heading towards the second last. Golf Claire in the centre. Mick Maestro on the near side, little separating. They jump on now from Manila Plus, and it's now Mick Maestro who saunters into the lead with Charlie Hammond still sitting quietly. Golf Claire is having to work hard. Manila Plus is back in third. They're miles clear of the other two, and it's Mick Maestro moving on down towards the last. Golf Claire is still chasing. Mick Maestro comes to the final flight. Untidy. Bunny hops it. Lands a couple of lengths clear. Golf Claire was handed half a chance, but now Mick Maestro is shaken up by Charlie Hammond. He's asked to go win his race, and he draws away close home from Golf
12.41
and Mick Maestro.
12.41, a few extra pence for it winning because you can see it wasn't quite
Market suspended.
closed off properly. But yeah, that's not too bad at all. I thought it makes a hell of a difference when you've got the liquidity. Get me words out. Liquidity makes a hell of a difference. So over £500,000 matched on that market, which is pretty good for a Wednesday afternoon. Hence the bigger profits. Okay, so back at Wincanton, 3:20 on Wednesday of January. Liquidity on this race looks pretty good. It's a long old race, 3 miles, 3 furlongs. So apart from this early jumping around, the market might get buttered up a little bit in a second, and I might have to wait till later on. They're moving around quite nicely at the moment, but that might just be because the horses are just sorting out their positions and so on. We'll have a little look anyway and see what happens, if we can make some money.
Now struggling out the back. The 9th is another ditch. Finders at Gorcum led them over it, and they've all taken it safely. Roy Boy being left well behind now. So Finders at Gorcum at the end of a circuit from Eclair Online and Felton Bellevue, who sit in a share of second. Couple of lengths then to Doran's Bridge, Max Dynamo, Waterbaloo, Sanford Castle, Fantomar still held up off the pace, and Roy Boy has been left well behind as they jump the cross fences for a second time. And Roy Boy jumped it some 15
long way to go in
the
this
other
race, so I'm
runners
not too worried about
as
it.
they turn into the straight and approach the next line of 3 plain fences. Number 11 will be the next for Finders at Gorcum from Felton Bellevue and Declare Online, and then Max Dynamo and Doran's Bridge and Waterbaloo and Sanford Castle. Fantomar last of the leading group, and Roy Boy is still coming. Jumped the first in the home straight, but 20 lengths behind.
Looks like it's going out again, so I would have got the
leading
profit
group approach
number
number 12.
but, you know,
Led by Finders at Gorcum,
better
with
to be
Declare
safe than
Online
sorry.
jumping up sides. Over in third was Felton
Let's have another
Bellevue.
go.
They're all still coming except for Roy Boy, who's been pulled up before the 12th. As the leaders jump what will be the last next time around. Finders at Gorcum headed there by Declare Online, with Felton Bellevue just over a length off the front pair, and then follows Max Dynamo on the inside of Doran's Bridge, Waterbaloo and Sanford Castle, and Fantomar is last of the 8 survivors as they swing their way towards the water jump for the second and final time. Number 14 upcoming. Finders at Gorcum, Eclair Online, a close second. Felton Bellevue within 2.5 lengths of the lead is third. Once again, Eclair Online jumped on. A mistake from Fantomar at the rear. Waterbaloo is beginning to struggle as they head off into the back straight for the final time. Finders at Gorcum leads Eclair Online by half a length. Felton Bellevue is 2.5 lengths off them. Doran's Bridge and Max Dynamo. Eclair Online again out jumping Finders at Gorcum at the first in the back straight. They're beginning to string out now with Fantomar left behind. Waterbaloo is being pulled up before the 16th, the penultimate open ditch, where Finders at Gorcum that time out jumped Eclair Online and Felton Bellevue with the leaders going over 4 out. Dynamo's just over a length behind in third. Doran's Bridge is hard driven in fourth. Fantomar just about in touch in 5th place, but they've gone clear of Finders at Gorcum as they level for home with 3 to jump up the home straight. The always prominent Eclair Online and Felton Bellevue are being closed down by Max Dynamo, who's challenging on the outside. They've gone clear. Fantomas made a mistake, but has moved off in pursuit of the leading trio.
And that would do lovely, thank you very much.
Them. Doran's Bridge is weakened. Finders at Gorcum about to be pulled up. Max Dynamo swept into the lead, running down to the second last.
So yeah, lovely little trade that. It shows you the big difference on what Liquidity can do. Again, we're going to hit like that half a million by the looks of it, probably by the finish line or very close to it. So yeah, that's a nice little profit, 22.51 from scalping. I did get a 26 through at the end though.
Market suspended.
And I did get another 10 ticks through and a few 4s. So yeah, probably got about 30 to 40 ticks somewhere. Probably yeah, close to 40 ticks or something. That's why the profit's so big. Right, let's move on. That's it. Take place to finish. 35p.
It will be Darwell Lion though, giving a good positive ride here.
Okay, so I'm looking at this 350 at Wincanton. It's only a 1 mile 7 furlong novice handicap hurdle. So short distance, but the liquidity on this for this type of race in January is absolutely brilliant for a Wednesday afternoon. So let's see if we can make some cash on it. Take advantage of it. Hopefully I'll be able to take advantage of that, the liquidity, and pull a few ticks in.
Inside and Sonning held up last of the 6. Covered by 3 lengths with the circuit to go. Knickerbocker Glory rejoined by Gloire d'Aton as they go into the turn. And Gloire d'Aton has been
problem with this race is it is
to lead again.
Sort of a 2-horse race at the moment.
Inside of Knickerbocker Glory
so them odds are a bit too low for me to trade. I like to trade more like and his crossover points at 6 as well.
Who's yet to settle
or close to them.
Still pulling hard in rear. Gloire d'Aton and Nick Schofield by a length as they head off into the back straight with
It's
Knickerbocker
gone through me, but is
Glory
it going to
being
go through
joined
by
by
much, or will we get
Orkin
matched?
Risk and Essential Jayco.
Plenty
Magistrato
of time
right
is yet.
behind them, jumping the first in the back straight, Sonning touchdown last of all. Short run to flight number
Should get matched.
4, where
There you go.
Knickerbocker Glory was back in front.
2:30.
Gloire d'Eton, Orkin Risk, Essential Jayco right on terms on the inside. Magistrato poised.
We're approaching halfway of the race, so I've got to be careful of that.
Over flight number 5, Knickerbocker Glory, more fluent than Gloire d'Eton in second. Then Orkin Risk, Essential Jayco, Magistrato on the wide outside, and Sonning still in rear. At the third from home, Knickerbocker Glory made a small mistake with Gloire d'Eton holding every chance but now being ridden along. Magistrato's closing in on the outside. Orkin Risk moves up to join issue. Essential Jayco only a couple of lengths behind the leading trio, exiting the back. Sonning remains last, but he's very much in touch. Knickerbocker Glory on the inside of Orkin Risk on the descent from the back straight. Essential Jayco's gone a clear third as Gloire d'Eton begins to drop away. Magistrato and Sonning have both gone past the top weight, who's now been left behind. Orkin Risk on the approach to the straight on the outside of Knickerbocker Glory. Essential Jayco turns in third, but 2 lengths off the principals, then follows fourth. Magistrato appears to have emptied, and they've cleared right away from Gloire d'Eton on the approach to the second last. Orkin Risk sent clear of Knickerbocker Glory. Essential Jayco now coming into second, but Orkin Risk is clear, going over 2 out by 3 lengths.
Keep it safe, don't want to get into that danger zone. You could try and go in for 10 ticks on this, but it is just a lottery, because if that was to fold or something, then you're going to get smashed. It's just gambling, so it's just not worth it now. Race timer, I've got out exactly as that told me to. Worked perfectly. £10.83. There's not much left of the day, but 60 quid off of £50, well, £62, £63 even now, off a £50 starting bankroll. That's not bad.
Market suspended.
Okay, so this is the last race at Catterick. It's 1 mile, 7 furlong mares handicap hurdle. Liquidity still surprisingly is not bad for this type of race, especially the last race of the day on a Wednesday in January. So 300k, you know, it is still quite poor. Doggly. But for this time of year, I'm quite pleased with that. We'll see if we can make a little bit of money on the race. Yeah, the liquidity is making a big amount of difference to me today on profits. So let's hope it rolls on for this one and the last race after this.
Vega, who was a little awkward at the previous flight. Turning on down the back and passing through the halfway point on the approach the 4th. All right, Marlene, and Latino Fling against the running rail.
Come on, someone like
on landing. Win Fowler. Sorpit Sienna still has a wide trip circling the field, going towards the middle one in the back straight. Right, Marley so hurdling fluently, landed a couple clear.
Right, at
the back end of the field, Willer has crashed out. Callum Bewley on his knees. Willer continuing loose as All Right Marlene leads him over the last in the back straight, and I Will Follow here as a faller and badly impeded Belladio, who unseated Jamie Hamilton. Belladio was left with nowhere to go. The field is thinning out.
I didn't put too much stake with it. I just thought the price was going to come back in.
To go up and try and hunt down All Right Marlene, leaving the back straight. Sorpit Sienna out wide and Latino Fling against the railer, still there, rounding out the leading quartet. Then the grey Leia getting a bit closer on the outside of Blue Hawaii. Win Fowler's beginning to lose ground. And Lovey with the red sleeves is just about in touch, about 6 as they begin the swing back towards home with a couple of flights to jump. All Right Marlene, Sorpit Sienna in the noseband, the strong travelling Latino Fling under Brian Hughes second from the right. Blue Hawaii cut in the corner as quickly as she got there. Kitty Hall has retreated and they come to 2 out. All Right Marlene was big and bold, but it's taken on now by Latino Fling, who has powered through to take over. Running
We're into the red final 2. Another 10 quid. The difference of liquidity is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I've got one more race to go. There's one more race left of the afternoon. There is some races at Kempton, which is the better evening track, but unless I see something amazing, I'll probably be doing other things. I've made enough for today.
A Buffalo Soldier wearing down plenty of time, gets back up to win. A Buffalo Soldier under Henry
Market
Brook
suspended.
denies plenty of time. Grosvenor Court, a moderate third. Farmers
So there's the results for the day. Not a bad day at all. I'll cut out a couple of these races from the video when I put it stitched together later, just the boring ones so you see the more fun ones. If there's any trades there missing, I'll probably cut out these lower ones where I've made a few pence, a couple of quid. The only loss today, I will show that video to show what happened, where I lost 15 quid, where a back to lay went wrong. It's just typical because that horse on its last 4 occasions has hit the front, and it is overdobbed on all last 4 of its last 4 runs. Unfortunately today it caught the first fence, which put it back, and then the price went out and I just couldn't get it out enough. It went right out to sort of a £15 loss because it was only a £20 stake. I hold it in for a bit longer to see the price come back in, and then saved myself a £5, and then I got that down to an £8.41 loss because I made money by scalping a different runner. But you can see the difference in liquidity today. There's a couple of £10-pounders, a £22.51, which was a lot of trades. Managed to get about 30 to 40, well over 30 ticks on that race, maybe 40. A £12.39 and a couple of 8s and a 6. So that all adds up. Overall profit for the day, 76.64, and that is starting, don't forget, with just a £50 bankroll and using £2.50 a click. Although I must admit that I have utilised most of my bank at times throughout the day. So it just shows what you can do. I'll be starting with just 50 quid again tomorrow because it's January, and I'll be doing the same throughout February as well because it's too dangerous. Liquidity is too poor. Today just happened to be a freak occurrence day when liquidity was better. Very unusual for a Wednesday in January, but yeah, it's matched more like a Saturday, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's all pretty good. I'm happy with that. And if you've got any questions, queries, whatever, drop me an email, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. If you want a copy of the race timer, drop me an email. If you need a copy of the results summary spreadsheet, I'll load these figures up to it in a minute. There's a link in the description, and there's also a link in the description if you need a copy of the Geeks Toy. Other than that, be lucky in the markets. Don't take too many risks. Get out where you can. Cut your losses quickly and be successful. Best of luck for now. Bye-bye.
Introducing Geeks Toy trading software, the fastest, most customizable and most popular software for betting and trading on Betfair and BetDAQ. Designed by professional traders for you. Key features include unlimited desktop settings and the ability to create custom profiles to suit every user's needs. Unbeatable speed, real-time prices and one-click betting. Unique management of multiple markets. You can bet or trade on multiple sporting events simultaneously. Support for 8 languages. Context-driven help on every window. Dutching and bookmaking, training mode, advanced charting, enhanced navigation, support for Betfair coupons, stop loss and more. Geeks Toy, possibly the best Betfair and BetDAQ trading software in the world.